Now on test, double digital Mac press by FreeSap. This is dual press. As you can see, you can press both Macs at a time. It's mainly made out of the plastic, which was very strange to me, but that makes it very light. A cool feature about this press is, if you look underneath, I don't know if you can see here, there is a suction cap, because this press is very light. So if you need to transport it quite often, on any gigs or any markets or something, yeah, this is cool idea. Here we go. It actually suction caps works really well. And as I already mentioned, it's very light. So let's switch it on. Display is very bright. Now my aim always on the test is to not adjust the press, just to make it work out of the box. Very rarely a Mac press works out of the box. They all need a little bit of adjustment. One press need more, the other need a bit less, but pretty much all of them need adjustments. But we want to see how the Mac press perform when it's straight out of the box. So here we go. If you work in Celsius, well, centigrades or Fahrenheit, you can easily change it. You can just press two buttons, which is plus and minus, and you can quickly change to Fahrenheit. I'm working in the centigrade, so here we go. We go back. Now let's set the station, and this is station right. Disappeared. Left. Oh, this is how it works. Okay. So let's set it. The buttons works pretty good, but they're very sensitive. Hard, but say sensitive. That's 180 centigrade. I will do for 320 seconds. You probably wonder why it's so long. It's so long because this heat press don't have idle feature, or maybe it has, but I don't know how to use it. There is an instruction for this heat press, but it's pretty basic. There you go. This is what you get. It's just pretty basic leaflet, I would call it, instead of not the instruction. Okay, so let's go down to 320 seconds. 320 seconds is to compensate any temperature drop. When you insert in a very cold mag, your temperature drops, and it drops quite a lot. It's about 40-50 degrees. So it needs a time to actually go back to the correct temperature. So I always give it extra 2 minutes, or a minute or 2 minutes. I just give it 2 minutes because it's a... Oh, I went too far away. Okay. 320 seconds, and let's set this station for same. No, see, it's very sensitive, so the buttons could be a bit better quality. They're not bad. You just need to be very careful how long you press the button for. Okay, 180 for the 300 centigrade. Okay, so they're both sets. So this Mac press obviously got the two heat elements, both horizontal heat elements. You can both are changeable. So if you press at hundreds of thousands of mags, and there is a time to change your mag heat element, you can do it. It's a four screws on each side, so it's quite easy to do. Shouldn't take you longer than 10 minutes. Okay, so let's warm it up. I presume this is those two buttons. Yep. There's very bright LEDs on each side. So I'm not sure if you see on the camera, but they are very, very, very bright. Okay, so as you can see, the numbers goes up quite quick. So it's 280 watts power consumption. So it's quite good for double press. So if you need to produce something quickly, you don't need to wait for half an hour when it heats up. Okay, station on the right hand side is already heats up. On the left hand side it didn't. I think I know why. I think I know why. This is because is some preheating time is already set on that one, 180. Well, both of them. I need to find out how to do it. No, let's not do it. Let's work it out of the box, and let's see how it performs. As I said, out of the box, just set the temperature and crack on. Okay, so I must admit this is the best looking press in this test. It's very futuristic, as you can see. It's very unusual shape, so it's pretty good. Obviously double productivity, and is the cheapest in the test. So let's see how it performs. So you have a double goodie heat press for less money. Let's see. As you can see, one station it heats up to 170. I presume it's because it's set to 170 per heat time. I just couldn't understand I just couldn't understand in this leaflet how to change it. So let's leave it on 170 and this on 180. This could be good because I own a Ricoh printer, and Ricoh printer needs a little bit less temperature. And if you use an Epson printer, you need a tiny little bit of more temperature. So let's go ahead, press both mags, and see how they turn out. Here we go. So this is one, and this is second mag. Oh, this one needs to be adjusted a little bit. The pressure screw I'm not sure how to switch on it. No, okay. So as you can see, temperature drops and the countdown didn't start yet. So I presume countdown will start as soon as the temperature reach back to the correct working temperature, which is 180 and 170 on this side. As you notice, there is pressure screws and knobs, or whatever you want to call it, on each arm. They both made out of the metal, so I presume after a few marks this will become very, very hot, so be careful. It's not that hot now, but it's warm. This part of heat press is very, very cold. It's a plastic, but it's very, very cold, so I don't know how they did it, but they did a pretty good job. Okay, so let it go back to the correct temperature and see final press. Be back in a second. So under 1 minute left on the right hand side mag, because it was inserted first. I would like to just remind you that both mags will be printed with same artwork on, so we should see a clear difference, if there will be any difference. So 25 seconds left, and we should see a mags. Okay, as you can see, blinking on the right hand side, so that one is first. So let's open it up. And wait for another one for 3 seconds left. Okay, both mags are ready, so let's switch it on, because let's switch the noise off and open up the mags. Okay. Very, very hot. Here we go. So both mags are ready. Let's discard the rubbish and let's closely, very gently look at the mag. You can see it printed fairly close to the handle. That this is how my artwork was, and I can't see any smudges and any misprints. So all the way around it is quite very hot, very well, very hot. Yeah, so this is the side with 180 centigrade, and that one is the one with 170 started and finished on 180. So as we can see, I can't see any difference, to be honest. Any difference. Both of them are pretty good. So if you need double productivity for a good price, nothing wrong with this press. As you can see, both mags came out pretty good. One of the things I don't do, I never do, no matter what heat press, I never print from top to the bottom. I just don't like it. I found that people prefer with tiny little gap on the top and the bottom. Obviously this is the personal preference, so if you like to go from top to the bottom, I can't see why this press wouldn't be able to print it. So here we go. This is a double digital heat press from FreeSap, and I have it from dyesublimationSupplies.co.uk for tests. It's hired to me, so we can have a go and I can present it to you all. So thank you very much, and let's see what another heat press can achieve.